Hello and welcome to this catch-up we do for the Contango Income Generator, that's CIE, the ticker code. And the portfolio manager is Shawn Burns and he joins me now. Hi Shawn.
How are you, Peter?
Very good indeed. That's unusual that you should ask that question, Burnsy, but we'll run with that as an innovation to the usual connection between you and me. Let's recap on the objective of CIE.
CIE is an X30 yield fund. So what it does is target stocks outside the largest 30. So that's mainly the banks, the big insurers, the supermarkets, the big miners, etc. Yep. And it also targets yield in that space. The idea behind it is to blend with people who own the big banks and Telstra, etc., to diversify their holdings. It's quite concentrated, diversify their holdings into the X30 space, but also have yield. The fund aims to pay 6.5% of after-tax NTA per year, and we've done that since inception, and historically it's been 50% franked.
And I guess what you're doing is you're using your expertise to find companies that a lot of normal mums and dads find it hard, because they know the banks are good and Telstra's been good for dividends, some of the well-known companies, but you're looking outside the top 30s, and that's where your expertise gives you an advantage.
Yeah, I think that when we thought about setting up this fund, we realised a lot of retail investors are concentrated in the banks and Telstra,
yep.
And even though they have dividends, that's actually a lot of concentration risk. The idea here is to spread by industry, spread by stocks. Again, we've got 30 or 40 stocks there, so in aggregate, they throw off a good yield and diversifies from that concentration in banks and Telstra.
Okay, so how have you been tracking against this objective?
Yeah, since the inception, we've paid 6.5%, 50% franked, so that grosses up at the moment with the current share price to around 9% post franking, and we've paid that consistently. We have quarterly dividends, and so we pay those out each quarter. Okay,
so how has the portfolio actually performed over the month?
Over the last month, it's kept up with the market. So the market's up, and CIE is up in line with that. It has a big position in the REITs. The REITs has been quite strong over the last year. They're up 20%, so that's been a big contributor for us. Yep. And so it's been a reasonable month for CIE.
Okay, so what's the outlook for the portfolio?
Well, I think that we continue doing what we are. We're trying to upgrade the portfolio more. We're a little bit worried about what's happening with the Australian economy and the election, what may happen post that in terms of volatility. So we're moving the portfolio towards the bigger end of the top 30 and also trying to diversify to find maybe a bit of foreign income to diversify the portfolio, and also the stronger business models gravitating more towards that to hold our yield.
Yeah, okay. So it's a more challenging environment, but you really think that the investment strategy gives you plenty of opportunity to actually keep these performances up.
Yeah, I think that in the last results season, our dividends were up, I think 2 or 3% year on year. Yeah. So that's a good. That's what we want. So that's what we're targeting, and hopefully, I think we can keep doing it.
Okay, well, good luck with that. That's Shawn Burns, who is the portfolio manager of the Contango Income Generator, or CIE. Thanks for joining us.